come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right. Hey guys, how you doing? Just gonna wait till some people come in. Welcome to Kicking It with Auntie Leah. Today I got some awesome guests that's coming to talk to us about online bullying and stalking and what they did to overcome their experience. I'm just gonna wait till some more people come in. You know, our community is a little small, so it's not gonna probably be a lot of people, but hopefully a little bit more people will come in. Let me see. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? You're all I see right now. I don't see any of my moderators. I know Temper said that he had a delivery truck come in, so he'll be a little late. Sarah Jane was here. But anyway, it takes a minute for people to come in. So welcome to my show. Tonight I have some awesome guests. I have Sarah B, a.k.a. Shut Up Sarah. She has a YouTube page. And she also has a Facebook page. She's pretty darn hilarious. I love her. I call her my internet niece. And then I have Talks with Tukay, who's also a content creator. If you ever get tired of the heavy stuff, you know, the stuff that we talk about, or the drama, you know, that goes on, head over to Talks with Tukay page. He has he has a variety of content that'll have you laughing. You know, he's funny. He's pretty funny. I'm not sure who is in here yet. I don't see anyone in here yet. Let me see where he is. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat because there's a donkey of the day. We'll talk about some other day. We really can't talk about the donkey of the day today, but he's on the thumbnail. Let me show you. Hey. I'm not sure if 2K is in here yet, but he is the first one that's supposed to come up. I don't see anybody in my back chat, but if you are here, nephew, my link is in the chat. But for the people that are here, well, it's just me and you, Marilyn. Oh, hi, Aunt Leah and host. Oh, okay. Hi, Topaz. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. We're waiting on the first guest to show up. Yeah, you're gonna love the donkey of the day story, Marilyn. Hey, Othello, how you doing? Hey, fam, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the video. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. And as you come in, so the channel can grow. Yeah, we'll talk about the donkey of the day one day, but right now we can't. I'm doing good, Topaz. I'm doing good. I'm waiting on our first guest to come. I was just telling the other folk that are here that we have two guests coming. They're actually husband and wife, and they experience some very profound cyberbullying and stalking. You know, much like Jaguar Wright. You know, it was crazy. They won't be able to go into details about who they experienced it from, but they're gonna give us a little detail about how they overcame it, pretty much. 2K, are you here? You're supposed to be first. Let me text. Well, let me go ahead and put on something that you guys can listen to while I go check on him. You know, my favorite song. I'll be right back.
They type tough, talk big, all caps rage. Hiding in the dark like rats in a cage. Ain't no backbone, just thumbs in the fight. Hit send and run, never say it in sight. Ooh, ops, they be lurking, they be hiding behind the screen, steady typing. Talking reckless, think they bold. Till the signal's lost, then they fall. Cyber ops, fake threats, playing pretend. Talking like kings, but it's all just a trend. Internet gangsters, click clack frauds. Front like legends, but they ghost when it's hard. Log them out, turn the page. Ain't no power in the hate they wage. We rise above, we stand too tall. No more haters, we block them all. So if the shade hit, let it slide. They only strong when they wanna hide. Real ones move with love and grace. Not in comment sections, hiding their face.
Okay. Tukay said he's on his way. Our first guest is on his way. Guys, make sure you please hit the like button, share the live as you come in. I know it's more than one person in here because I see more than one person in the comments. So, you know how YouTube be messing with me. But on this page, we don't give up. We keep moving forward. So thank you so much, Othello, for sharing the live. I want to know where my moderators are. Kiki, Nick, Jay. I know Temper's not. He's going to be a little late. Let me see. Trying to see if he has joined the live yet. I do apologize for the delay. As I was telling you that on another video some other day, I'm putting it together. We'll talk about the donkey of the day. I will. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming back. Welcome. Everybody say hi to Will. Make sure you share the live. Hold on. Okay, so I posted the link in the chat, Tukay. If I need to post it again, I will. Like I said, if you ever get tired of the heavy stuff that we talk about, the heavy stuff that we go through, with Jaguar Wright and all the little trolls that run the internet, you can always head over to either Sarah B, aka Shut Up Sarah, or Talks with Tukay. Yeah. You can get some laughs, some good laughs. The messiest person on Facebook is, on Facebook and YouTube is Talks with Tukay, King of Messy. Actually, his supporters are called the Messy Mafia. And yes, I'm one of them. Auntie can be messy at times. No, all of us can be messy at times. Hey, what up, bro? Nephew. I got to make sure I got the right. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. What's up with it, baby?
What's up with? I was just telling my audience about you, how awesome you are. And if they ever get tired of the heavy stuff that we talk about, to head on over to your page and get some messiness in their life and get some laughs out.
Absolutely.
So I was telling him about the donkey of the day, but of course there's no name, and we won't talk about the donkey of the day on this live, but one day I'll visit that because I know the whole story. But we're going to basically talk about your experience in cyberbullying and stalking, basically, how you overcame it.
Okay.
You ready?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me get my questions up. All right. My first question, Tukay. Can you describe how the cyber stalking or bullying began? I know you cannot go into detail, but can you vaguely describe, dance around, identities and stuff like that?
Basically,
you don't even have to name platforms. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, man, it was just started off like anything else. A basic friendship, and like just returning the favors and helping each other. And then over a while, you get to see like the jealousy, it starts to turn into something else, and things quickly took a turn.
Right.
Yep.
Crazy, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I just told you didn't have to say the platforms, but my next question was, what platforms or methods did the perpetrators use to cyberbully you and Sarah? Again, you don't really have to say what platforms if you can't. I understand that.
Just social media in general.
All over the place, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of them.
In a cyber communication device via phone, internet, a cyberbully will utilize all of them just to get your attention.
Right. So did they use things like WhatsApps, creating new phone numbers and stuff like that, and fake pages and things like
Absolutely,
that? Just
absolutely.
curious.
Because you know, going forward, like you try to protect yourself and you try to like keep all that stuff out your life.
Right.
You know, like once you cut off access, the next
Mhm.
thing to do is you know, start a fake page,
Right.
private phone calls, and you know, stuff like that of that magnitude.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
know Jag, she has people, a couple of fake pages going around YouTube impersonating her.
Oh
And yeah, starting stuff with her ops. And they really do think that it's Jaguar. And all they have to do is click on the profile, see that this person has one following. It's not Jag. So I definitely get that. So they use things like WhatsApp, email, all social media to try to attack you. I know
yeah.
that they go ahead.
Confusion is a tool that the operatives like to use.
Right.
They want people to see you in a negative light, and if they got to do it themselves, they definitely will. They got to start a fake page of you
Hmm.
and start saying bad stuff about you. They definitely would do it just to alter the perception of you.
Right. I've seen them use AI. I've
Mhm.
seen them uh like create videos and pictures, fake pictures, just to spread a lie. They hate so much. They hate people so much that they'll go to the lengths to just create all these objectives and lies just to put them out there, and then they have a following. You ever experienced that? A following, a cult following behind them that just believe anything that they say
Yeah,
and go to war.
yeah,
We call them what? Cyber bullies and keyboard thugs over here. And really will go to war with you, behind this person or people that are creating these false narratives all over jealousy and hate, just like what you said. So, yep,
yeah.
we see it every day. Go
And
ahead.
that's to be expected because for a lot of the time, people be having misinformation.
Hmm.
Like they already don't know you personally one on one. So that's
Right.
all they have to go off of you is the
Hmm.
word of somebody else who they perceive to be close to you.
Right.
And
That's
so
very.
it spread pretty fast too.
I see that too. I
Yeah.
see that too. But I debunked a few stories so far, and I will continue to debunk them because they lie on Jaguar a lot. And I've seen you go through the same thing. So that's why this like segment is kind of important. Just to let us know how you guys overcame it, because I seen you overcame it. So,
Yeah.
all right. Next question. How did it impact your mental and emotional well-being at the time? Personally, before you answer that, I seen you go from 0 to 100 to medium, back down to low, like a cool to 100. So, but you
Yeah,
tell me your.
it's different. It's real different.
I know.
It's if it was just me, it's cool. Like
Mhm.
I really don't feel no way about it. I can ignore. I can keep the rah rah out.
Right.
But like you know, like if somebody were to get your family involved, then
Hmm.
you know it becomes a little different because you know, as a man, you know you want to protect that with your life.
Right.
And so,
Right.
anytime you probably seen me go from 0 to 100 ever, I'm pretty sure it was family oriented, and that's the only
Right. It
thing that really
was.
get me to get there. So,
Right.
yeah, that's balancing the emotion out easy on a personal level, but
Hmm.
when the family get involved, that's when I kind of tend to lose my cool.
Yeah. Because for the most part, Tukay, you kept it cool, right? You try to even make the peace, right? You try to be positive. You try to even tell us, your moderators, like ignore, ignore, ignore.
Yeah,
But you handled it pretty well. You handled it like a champ to be your age. To be honest with you, I think you probably need to be my age before you settle down. But I think I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready. I probably would have snapped off too. You know.
Yeah, it was plenty of days I had to just let out some steam. I ain't gonna lie, but
And there's nothing wrong with that. But all
yeah.
right, we'll move on because again, I don't want to get into none of that personal thing. All right, so were there moments when you felt particularly isolated or helpless when these things were happening to you and your family?
Isolated or helpless? Not really. When I couldn't get the results I wanted as fast as I wanted to, it leaves you feeling kind of vulnerable then because you're ready for action now, but you still have to go through the process trying to do it the right way. Now, if I was just hothead and just doing stupid stuff, of course, they want the way to be moving about it. So, never vulnerable, never isolated, never really helpless. I just didn't want to. It just wasn't moving at the pace I wanted it.
Right. You was a man about it. You was in protection mode, as you should be.
Yeah.
As you should have been. You went through a lot. I seen it firsthand. So, all right. I don't think that you would have been emotional though. Did the experience affect your relationships with friends or family at all?
No, I didn't even tell nobody. Because because I know how they'll want to handle it.
Right.
So I try to keep stuff like internal.
Pop up and go ahead.
Yeah, because they be ready to move on it. And I'm past that. We passed that stage in life. It's time to find different solutions.
Right.
So I really never told nobody. My mama knew because she watched me from time to time, but yeah. For the most part, it wasn't no outside static. Nobody knew about nothing.
I don't know. The messy mafia wanted to get active, so I don't know how. We wanted to get active.
They like the devil on my shoulder right here. They do it.
Right. But then you had, you got about 10% of us older ones that still was probably like, do it. But for the most part, we didn't want you to do anything. You handled it very well. Both of you guys did, you and Sarah. Okay, next question. Coping in your response to the situation. At what point did you decide to take action or seek help?
Really?
And what did you do to seek action?
I had did the only thing that I could the right way. Had to get law enforcement involved because we couldn't handle it like on a street level, like gentlemen. So I had to get the laws involved and just do it the right way. Just do the paperwork the slow, methodical way, and it was long, but it was worth it.
Yeah, the legal way.
Yeah,
and the legal way keeps you home with your family.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's more important. When you have children, you don't think like a hothead no more. I know I didn't. You think about, okay, if I do this, then who's gonna take care of my kids? If I do that, then who's gonna be with my kids? So you think of them at all times. You put them first, for the most part. Good parents do. There's some other parents out here that won't talk about that. Put everything else in front of their kids, dusty, dying.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about you some other time. But thank you for your answer. Okay. All right. Who or what was most helpful in supporting you through that time?
Oh, the same people we just named, the Messy Mafia, family. Yeah, like people like yourself I could call and talk to. Tell me, calm down. Because you done been here for a while and you got some wisdom and you drop it on me.
Is that an age shot? No, I'm just joking.
No. But that wisdom, man, is key. I can't wait until I'm a little older and I can give the wisdom to the youth, because
you're on the right track.
It ain't a lot of places we can get it. So I can't wait to give it out. But it was definitely people like you, Messy Mafia. Even after they crack their jokes, they be like, nah, but for real, Tukay, just chill out.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not a lot of places where you guys, your generation, can get it, because my generation became the grandparents, and my generation is really when it all fell apart. Real talk. That's really when they start stepping in. You can't discipline your kids. You can't do this. My generation are now grandparents, and 75% of them was not raised right. So you got to get it where you can get it, right?
This is the only generation where you can't drop your kids off at your grandma's house.
Right, because the grandma's still in the club. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not in the club. I don't go to clubs. That's not my thing. But my generation, I see my friends that I grew up with are still out there talking about doing the dangerous line. My knees hurt.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no dangerous line dance. I'm at home with my kids. And then they had kids when they were younger, and I had kids in my 30s. So I still got a 12-year-old at the age of 50, and they got grandkids.
Oh, man.
And they still out there.
I don't know if it's all bad, though, because I feel like if you did a good job raising your kids, then you deserve the rest of whatever's left. Like, I think you should be out partying, but at the age, like, you probably don't want to party no more.
I don't. I guess I've never really wanted to party, and I'm not judging, not really judging, but I mean, your grandkids see you in the club. I didn't see my grandmother in the club. As a child, I saw my grandmother at church. I
like crazy stuff now. Like, I like picking out drapes and looking at furniture, like crazy stuff. Like, what's going on?
You turn into your dad. That's what happens. It's gonna get worse. Watch. Like, I don't like going nowhere. Yeah. Unless it's like on a trip, like we go on vacations a few times a year. That's my entertainment with my family or whatever. That's just what I prefer. And plus, it's dangerous out there. It's just dangerous. There's too many haters.
Yeah.
Too many haters. Yeah. All right, let me get to the next question. So I got off topic. All right. Were there specific strategies you used to cope day to day? I can name one. Hey, Amanda. You stayed on live. You stayed doing your thing. You stayed doing your show.
Staying busy help.
Yeah.
Staying busy help. But for day to day, mostly, man, just ignoring it. Like, you don't go by and you don't look and see what nobody's saying. Like, you really just stay focused on you, and then y'all give me enough jobs throughout the day. Like, y'all sending me, go check this out, go check this out. So staying busy ain't hard with y'all. I tell you that.
Listen, y'all, real talk. You'll see Tukay all over Facebook talking about, hi, my name is Tukay. My audience would love to have your story on the show. So he's right. He's getting texts and emails all day with stories that he can bring to us. It's the messy mafia. Yeah. So that's what's up.
Just stay busy. Just stay busy and occupied. Don't let the inside in. But don't let the outside in.
You handled it really well. All right. Did you take any? Well, yeah, you already said it. The next question you already answered, which was, did you take any legal or formal steps? And if so, what was that process like? You already answered it. You got the law involved. You're taking the legal way to handle the cyberbullying and the stalking, and that we all agree that that's the best thing to do.
But let me put something out there, because something I didn't know.
Go ahead.
Now I do. We had to pay.
Did you?
Yeah, it cost like $600-700 to file that paperwork.
Really?
Yeah, and that was like disheartening, because like we ain't have it at the time, but like it's either that or you putting your freedom at risk. So
yeah,
let's just go ahead and spend this money.
And then one thing about Tukay, he said we didn't have it at the time. He got his support base is so tight knit that anything that he need, we get it. But he is the type that he will not take money from us, and he'll send a cash app back, and I respect him for that.
Yeah.
But don't ever feel like that.
Oh, Auntie, I hit you up now.
I know you hit me up. That's my hint. Don't do that. Don't do that hit no more. Okay, never. Real talk. If you need it, you need it. That's pretty much why some people don't like me. which is crazy. I think that's kind of a bullying thing. I don't like her. Why you don't like me? Well, because she helps people. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I say? You know what I say, and you know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
do not care.
it's so true.
Trust me. Yep. All right. So we are coming up on your last question, and then we're going to switch it over to Sarah B. She's with the kids. They couldn't be here at the same time because they got 3 beautiful children that need their parents, and that's a good thing. So my last question for you, Tukay, is were the authorities or platforms responsive when you reported the abuse? I'm gonna say no about the platforms.
Well,
They don't care.
I never reported it to the platform.
Really?
Yeah, I never did.
We did.
But yeah,
Reporting pages. I was reporting pages and comments all day. Nothing.
but the authorities, they suck. Oh my, like they'll rather you call them about a murder scene
Yeah.
versus you trying to take preventative measures to stop it.
Right.
Yeah, and that was so crazy, but like they basically wanted it to happen, then you call them versus you trying everything in your power from stopping stuff to happen. It was so backwards. It was like they wanted no help, like zero.
And that's the same thing with social media. It don't help. I mean,
Yeah.
like I was telling you about Jaguar Wright, which a lot of us on my channel support her. She goes through this stuff all day, every day. Re-report, nothing happens. Their pages are never taken.
Yeah.
But let somebody report her. Then they'll do something. So,
Yeah, it worked like that. It's
excuse me, guys. It's backwards. Yep, they the ops out there. They the ops, the law, and YouTube. ScrewTube is what we call it. But we really appreciate your time. I'm sorry, you guys. You can watch the replay for part 1. Tukay has to go get Bubby out the bread box and the juice because that's what Sarah's doing right now. Because he got a loaf of bread in his juice.
She just told me, asked me, can I do it? Because he down there. He's sick. He been sick.
Okay. So you're going to stay with us the whole interview?
Yeah. I told you I'll rock out with you, Auntie. I wanted to do a whole episode with you anyway.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's do it then. So let's get to the next question. Hi. Who else came in? Hi, Tisha. All right. Next question is, what helped you start to feel safe and empowered again after this mess?
Got myself a gun. Like a
pow.
For real, yeah. Like I was always anti-gun and I never I don't like that type of stuff. I come from the military where we had to use it every day, so I never wanted to bring it into this part of my life. But after I did that, when I got a gun, I could see my wife, she was kind of relieved.
Yeah.
You just never knew when stuff was gonna happen. So you just had to secure and protect the house. That's it.
Yeah.
You get cameras around and stuff, and that was it.
Do whatever it takes to protect your family.
Absolutely.
It's a shame that people have to do that, but this stuff happens all day, every day. I just had a video before we did this live. It was 3 kids, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, unalive themselves because of bullying. 2 of them don't know where he got the gun. 8-year-old, he hung himself from his bunk bed.
Oh man.
Yeah, this stuff is crazy. It's out there. And the other 2 kids, a 10 and 11-year-old, pow. Where they get it from. But this stuff is just crazy and it needs to stop for real. Let me see. How long did it take for you to regain a sense of normalcy?
Immediately. Yeah, because wasn't nothing really out of whack. It's just the spontaneous times things did happen. And then I was in the midst of doing a little tour, so I was gone every weekend. And I couldn't tell y'all about it because I ain't want people knowing that the house was unsecure.
Yeah.
So just as soon as everything got right, it was immediately. It was immediate. Everything was restored.
Yeah, guys, bullying and cyber stalking, it is like a serious situation that goes on, and it's like in a lot of people's lives. Some people don't talk about it, some people do talk about it. The people that don't talk about it end up unaliving themselves. So I think that 2K and Sarah did an amazing job to overcome the situation. My next question is: are there any personal practices like therapy, journaling, advocacy that was essential to you and your healing?
Podcast.
That's
Oh,
about it. Talking
yeah,
about mess, right?
hey, yeah, getting on that show.
The messiest, I tell you, 2K Talks 2K is the messiest show on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all better go follow them. Hit the link. If y'all get tired of the stuff I talk about, because I know I can talk about some heavy stuff, please go over there and subscribe to Talks with 2K. I don't have your link, but I can get it. I'll drop it before, when you leave.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
All right. Yeah, keep them busy.
Yeah, keep them busy. They work wonder.
Yeah. How did this experience shape your self-image or worldview?
My self-image, I think
Hi, Nick.
going through it, it made me more confident as a man because thinking back to what I would have did probably 5-6 years ago to make sure nobody thought that they could play with me like that
Right.
would have been detrimental to me. So me going through that and not worried about what people thinking about me or
Right.
not worried about the perception that I might be scared. It made me more confident. Like I got like a different confidence after that because can't nobody rattle me off trick me out my spot.
Yeah. And try to check your bag at the same time. The Domestic Mafia saw the play.
Yeah, the play was definitely
there. Yeah, so we are so glad and grateful that you stayed on the throne and you didn't let it shake you. But we sure wanted to pop out. But we stayed cool as well. But I'm just saying, I'm being for real, we did. Most of us did. Because I still put it to this day. Don't like the donkey of the day. But okay. Next. What advice would you give to someone currently experiencing cyber stalking and or cyberbullying or even bullying, regular bullying? Kids are killing themselves.
What I take, if you cyberbullying, turn the computer off, turn the phone off. Okay. Mm-hmm. Real life bullying, that's different because it's in your face. But what I will tell you to do is to overcome it.
Yeah.
It's to overcome it because it makes you a better person. When you overcome it, like you don't know that you are capable of them things. Even if sometimes it do lead to a fist fight, and we don't advocate for violence, but I guarantee you after that bullet won't be messing with you. Even if he win, they just want to know that, oh, I just can't go pick on him. This is not easy thing to do no more.
Right.
Yeah. So overcoming bullying, you got to stay resilient. That's the ability to bounce back. Just you got to overcome.
You got to have some type of support system.
Absolutely.
Your support system.
Oh.
Yes, you was. She kind of was. Don't play with my niecey boo. No.
It's crazy because Sarah, she looks sweet, but Sarah be on that time.
I know she be
with it. Like I have to be calm for the both of us because she be with it, and if she too mad, like that make me mad. Mm-hmm. So like she a support system as some, when I was too mad, she would tell me to calm down. But yeah,
all right. That's what's up. That's how it's supposed to be because when you get married, you become one.
Yeah.
All right. What red flags or early signs would you tell others to watch out for? Like, for instance, since you've been through this yourself now, personally, you have 3 beautiful children.
It's hard to tell. I love people, and I got a pretty good temperature on the majority of people in my life. Mm-hmm. This don't happen a lot to me. Mm-hmm. But you sometimes you just don't see it. It be jealousy. Sometimes other people will tell you about it, but you so confident in your ability to pick people that you don't see it coming.
Right.
It's the red flags. The flags don't be red at first. It might come in blue.
Right.
Yeah. So good luck, man. Just try to look for signs. I mean, it's hard. It's very hard. You never know what type of attention people got for you.
That's true. I believe that my oldest son, who's 16 now, he did come to me and said he was being bullied before. So I just sat him down and talked to him about it. Of course, I went to the school, talked to them about it. Of course,
Yeah,
I threatened, teachers and all that. That's because that's what we do. I'm not saying it was good to do that, but I am a mother who experienced bullying myself, and I'm not playing about my kids.
you know what? I feel like at that age, a lot of things can be fixed with a conversation through a
Mhm.
third party at that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody tell me somebody picking on my kids at school, I feel
Mhm.
like I can go to the school,
Mhm.
have a talk with the student that's doing it and my child, and
Mhm.
come to a conclusion.
Mhm.
Because people don't know, people think that y'all be so different just until you sit down and have a talk with each other. Y'all basically the same. It just might
That
look.
yeah,
Yeah,
that works, but it really depends on how that child was raised. What's the
absolutely.
mindsets of their parents, right? And the mindsets of this child parents did not equate to my mindset. So I had to kind of revert back to who I was before I got, saved, and just let them know I'm changed and I'm calm now. But that person, she not gone. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it was the right thing to do, but it worked. Sometimes you have to get, you know, to someone's level, not too
Yeah,
much
no, I
into
get
it,
it. Like we were just
but
saying.
stand your ground,
Yeah,
type of thing, right?
you gotta
So
boss up. Let them know this ain't gonna be easy.
yeah, so it worked. It stopped, and now my kids, they're flourishing in school. So I know that you'll handle it. If any of your children ever come home, let me tell you something. What was his name? Lewis. Was it Lewis Jr.? Somebody, I forgot his name, but it's in my previous video. He was being, no, his Gabriel Tay. He got bullied by his teacher.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah.
Imagine that.
That's more common than you think.
I didn't know that. That shocked
Yeah.
me.
And the thing is, my mama always took the teacher side. But that's a
And
that's a real thing. Adults bully kids a lot.
I know. I
Yeah,
used to be
but
that person.
like like
That
like like I told you, like anything else, I had to overcome it. And this person here was responsible for my grade.
right.
So so you got to figure that situation out a little quicker. You got to, man, just be
He was
extra.
8. He was 8 years old.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you,
Mhm.
the first time I can remember, I was in the third grade. This
Wow.
woman, she lied and told my mama I was in her class flipping off the wall. I go home. I said, "Mom, you know I can't flip. How was that me?"
Right. I remember
Yeah,
you telling me that
so
story.
yeah, but that I feel like that's a more threatening situation than an actual peer bullying me because it's little I can do to stop it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what made Gabriel's situation so unbearable is that not only did she bully him, she made the whole class join in with the
Mm.
bullying. So he hung himself.
Oh man.
So he's an angel now. Just sad. All right, let's see. If someone wants to support a victim, what's the most meaningful thing they can do? What do you think that we all as a community can do to support someone that is being bullied and stalked or cyber stalked or whatever?
Don't pacify him.
Don't
Um,
pass it by.
give him the tools to overcome. Because like I know we like you're a woman, so your thing is to figure out that solution yourself. But in life, it's bullies on every level, like elementary, middle school, high school, workplace, college.
Mhm.
It's bullying on every level. It might not be a threatening bullying, but bullying happen on every level. Uh,
Right.
giving your kids or giving someone the tools to get over it. Tell them how
Okay.
to overcome it. Tell them what would you do in that situation. I feel like that's the best support you can ever give somebody because that's the gift that keep giving. You can use it over and over and over and over.
Right. Could
Yeah.
you have a couple of examples you can like give any? the viewers on what they can do?
Yeah, like turn me to a better person because like I was in the army. Like I said, it's on every level. I was getting a lot of flack from my leadership. And so that just made me become better. Like I started showing up earlier. I started having everything squared away to the point where it was nothing wrong with me. And so when they seen I made the adjustments to be better, so they couldn't say nothing to me, it went away. I became one of their favorites, but it was a form of bullying. Like,
Yeah,
how you talk like that? You think you back on the block. So okay, cool. I fix myself. I get it together. Now what you gonna say?
right.
Ain't
You're
nothing
over
to
to the teaching.
Yeah, now walk away.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up. Teach instead of reach. All right, let's see. Do you think schools, workplaces, or social media platforms are doing enough to prevent this kind of abuse?
Yeah, I think they doing what they can. Probably doing too much actually, because as you can see, when let's say you report somebody on Facebook, all they do is make another page, and now they more mad that they other page gone, so they for the continued rhetoric.
Right.
So I don't think that helps to get a solution all the time, because every time something go wrong, you looking for somebody else to come be the solution instead of you finding it yourself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, most problems can be handled with a conversation. Some you have to escalate and take the legal route, but for the most part, yeah.
Tell you a story. Just recently happened after my mom passed away in February. I was being bullied. My employer thought that they were going to bully me, but I've never been the 1, 2, or 3 to be controlled with a salary. So they thought that they were going to bully me. So they did their little thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I made over. I don't even like to say. I didn't make a lot of money. I quit.
Yeah.
Just like that, because I can't allow. I don't.
Hey,
all my life, I feel like I've had to fight for things. I've had to
it works
fight.
too. I have been at a workplace where I was working here out of recreation. Like money didn't mean nothing. I'm basically here for the sport because I ain't had nothing to do.
Right.
And the manager, he was trying to like get on me. I was like, I never forget. I showed him how much money I had at the time. And then I said I quit and I left. I just removed myself from the situation. Like,
right.
I ain't never seen that person again.
I don't blame. I guess it's something about, and this is not a race thing, guys. It's not, but it's something instilled with the African American community from kids, is that we felt like we've always had to fight for our place in the world. We've always had to fight for respect, and it's facts. It's facts. There's studies out there. It's facts. So when you become of age, some of us, not everybody, it's like, no, I don't care if you are the president of the company. I don't care if you're the CEO. You're gonna respect me when you talk to me, and that's just how my attitude was. Because I'm gonna respect you. I'll never disrespect you. So please don't disrespect me. That's a form of bullying to me. When you're being belittled from a person in authority, to me, there's a form of bullying because we're both adults. I'm not your child.
Right.
So you're not gonna talk to me like I'm a child. So I walked away. And it is what it is. I'm happy. So
yeah.
Did I get off topic again?
No, you did.
Or am I adventure?
Sometimes removing yourself is an option.
I had to, because I just no, not me. Okay. Have you engaged in advocacy, awareness, or helping others with similar experiences? I don't know. I think you might if you haven't. You might.
I have. Guess what?
You have? Cool.
On the show right now. It's bringing awareness. We doing it right now, baby.
Man, this is why I love my nephew, because he's talking to me. He got them comebacks. He only have to study for this shit.
We doing it right now, baby.
You are so right. I'm a rookie. I got a little channel, but it's growing. And I thank God every day for every subscriber. It does get subscribers every day. So one day I hope to be like Talks with Tukay on a different level, because he, like I said, he's comical, I talk about the serious stuff. If you ever need a relief from that, I don't know, to talk to Tukay and get some laughing and some messiness going on in your life to release some of that stress, because I do it every day.
Every day.
All right, we are wrapping up. I think our 20 questions with Talks with Tukay. Hopefully one day I'll get Sarah on here with us, because she is hilarious. Her comebacks are, I have no words for them, because I don't know how she comes up with it. Honestly, she's witty. Go ahead.
Trying to put bricks down so she can get up here, but he not feeling well. So
It's okay. She can come anytime she wants to. She knows she can come kick it with me. I would love to kick it with her, because she's just funny. She's hilarious. Everybody knows Sarah. That's why her name is Shut. Let me ask you this. How did she get her name Shut Up, Sarah? Y'all, that's in her Facebook name.
She came up with it. Like when she ran it past me, I was like, yeah, that's it. I like that. It's dope.
Yeah, but she not shut up. So
yeah, ain't gonna shut
please
up.
believe me. So I'm gonna wrap this up, because this is our last question. This was 20 questions with Talks with Tukay.
You did 20 questions?
Yeah, we did. We
like,
did.
man.
I should have said 30, but I don't want to wear it out. I'm hoping you'll come back and kick it with Auntie Leah again. Cause
call me up, and whenever you ready, I'm ready.
I will, to talk about some, deep stuff, since you always talk about the fun stuff on your page. Maybe you want to talk about some deep stuff on my page with me. Okay?
I love you, Auntie. You know how we rock.
I know I love you too, nephew and niecey Pooh. And I bet I hope he feels better. I hope the baby feels better though. But he with that jug of juice and that bread, but they had me rolling.
That little nigga, man. He's something else, man.
That's all right, but you a good father, amazing father. I love watching y'all. And I think that could have been another reason why these particular bullies that we're not going to talk about on this show, but Auntie got y'all later on down the road. Didn't like. That's what they didn't like, because you have a family that's like a real family, like not a broken home, So much love and respect to you. But my last question is, how has overcoming this challenge changed your outlook on life or your personal goals?
The haters always motivate you. So
right,
you want to do more just to
pop up.
Yeah. So that's always a good one right there. Like they always motivate me. So
look, listen, I tell you about my employer. They over there suffering. They on my text all day long. I'm like, nope, not coming back. Nope. Because you knew before you tried me that couldn't nobody do it like me, because you tried me in 2020 and I quit on you and you begged me to come back. You had to pay me double. I came back and you thought you was going to do it again. So now you're going to suffer just a little longer. And then guess what? When I decide to come back, you're going to have to pay me again.
I have to pay you again.
Keep going up. Don't play with me. I know my work. So I appreciate you, nephew. Got any other advice?
Thank you.
We appreciate you. We a lot of us. I don't know if a lot of your people are here or the Mesa Mafia, but we saw the stages. We saw what it did, and we saw you overcome it. And I would like to speak for all of us that we're very proud of you. Very proud of you, and you ain't nothing going up but up, baby. Okay.
I appreciate it, my darling.
All right. I'm gonna let you go. Get back to Grits.
All right, love. Y'all take care.
All right. Thank you for coming. I don't have the sound effect, so you play it. Oh, I'm gonna get that box. All right. See you later. Oh, that was so nice. I really appreciate Talks with Tukay coming over here, kicking it with me, kicking it with Auntie Leah. He'll come back anytime. That is my nephew. I really care about him, and I really care about Sarah and the family, the Messy Mafia. It's always fighting in any family. So, but for the most part, we are a close-knit community. Please go subscribe to Talks with Tukay, and please subscribe to Sarah B's channel. I don't know what her YouTube page is. Do you know what it is, Amanda? If not, I'll find it. So does anybody have any questions? Like I said, I couldn't talk about this person, and I ain't gonna say his name right now, but
Please